Welcome to Civitai.com, the home of the generative AI art community. If you enjoy this video, please consider hitting us with a like and subscribing, as it'll go a long way in helping us continue to bring you the highest quality AI community content. Please enjoy the video. Guys, my name is Tyler. Welcome to a Civitai AI video and animation stream, just like we used to do. And while I am not dropping all the newness on you guys, I have spent the morning updating and kind of refining and making a few tweaks to the last workflow that I posted on Civitai, because a lot of people are getting little error messages and they don't know that they just have to like delete one or two nodes. So I've made a bunch of quality of life things, and we're going to do some tests. And at the end of the stream, I will upload the workflow to my profile so you guys can download it and do everything that we are going to do today. So that is what we are doing. And even though this isn't particularly my style, I heard you guys like waifus. So today we're going to do some waifu stuff. So am I wrong there? Do we not like waifus? Is that not what we want to do? Or is that okay? So I guess yeah, let's get going. And guys, bear with me here. I still miss having someone in the voice, like having everyone with me in the voice chat, but I'm just going to talk to myself and you guys can follow and hopefully learn a little something. And at the end, you will have a workflow to download on my page, and I hope that you guys enjoy it and get something out of it. So before we dive into anything here, this is what we're going to do. So, okay, let me break this down for you guys. We're going to walk through the workflow and then we'll start running stuff. If you are in the Discord and you're in the Office Hours voice channel, drop some waifu images or some whatever image, whatever you want me to turn her into. Your otaku, if you want me to turn her into a furry, then go grab a furry image off Civitai and we'll turn her into a furry. So drop some images in the chat. Once we get rolling on that, then I'll come to it. But let's take a look at my baby here and my workflow, and let's break this down again for the people that were not here in the early days when I first did this, because right now I have this set up in a way that you guys will get really incredible results. It is super easy to use, and you should get 0 error messages when you open this, as long as you install all of the nodes. So all the groups here, first off, here is the snapshot of the workflow. This may look a little familiar to you all, but it's also a little different and it's more well refined and there's less blah. So all the groups are numbered. And when I say groups, I mean these larger sections right here. So group 1, this is your video source, your mask, and your resolution. Now, I have this set up to do a base resolution of 512 by 896 for vertical. If you would like to do a wide, then you just have to swap your width and your height around. So then your width would be 896, your height would be 512. That is the base resolution we're using for our first pass. There is an upscale in here. So the second pass, if you do upscale it, will come out to 768 by 1344. Not a full 1080, but then you can do some upscaling in Topaz or something and get yourself there. That being said, we have our width and our height. Skip first frames. If you put a number into here, then that is going to skip that many frames at the beginning of the video. We have 2 video loaders. Video loader number 1 right here is your main source video, the full video, and the video right here is going to be your alpha mask. aka the thing that I showed you guys how to do for yourselves last week utilizing SAM2. That workflow is on my Civitai profile as well. So you guys can go download that workflow, get your nice clean alpha mask without having to do anything in Adobe After Effects from there, and then you can drop it right in here. So we got our main video, we got our alpha mask, and then if you want to use LoRa's and whatnot, we have a LoRa stacker here on the bottom. Now, moving on to group number 2. Group 2 is your model loader as well as your AnimateDiff loader. Unless you are advanced and you really want to mess around with your context options, I would recommend just keeping this one minimized. Don't mess around with any of those numbers and you will be good to go. We have our AnimateDiff loader. Something I've started doing in the past like month or so is just scaling down the motion scale a little from 1 to 0.95. And I've messed around with this a lot. And I have found that using the motion scale of 0.95 really just kind of like it doesn't sound like a lot, but it goes a long way in mellowing out some of the like shifting and the movement. So boom, we have our model. Now, this workflow is built around utilizing LCM and the LCM LoRa. So if you're using a non-LCM model, you need to have the Stable Diffusion 1.5 LCM LoRa. If you just go to Civitai, type in LCM LoRa, it'll pop up. You need to have that. If you're using a non-LCM model, aka a model that does not have the LCM LoRa baked into it, then you need to set that model strength and clip strength at 1 to get the best results out of this workflow. If you are using an LCM model that has the LCM LoRa that is built into it, then you can set these at 0.18, and I'll show you why later. So, but right now we're using a non-LCM model. This is this model right here, IMP. This is a really, really dope anime model that I've recently found that works really, really well with AnimateDiff and with the animations. And it sticks really good. And the anime is like super anime. So if this is what you're into, download this model for AnimateDiff. Boom. And then moving down to group 3. And guys, I'm going to come to the chat and to the questions, and we'll do the back and forth thing right after I get through the flow and run through this so you guys can get a nice breakdown of what's going on here. Group 3, all your yellow boxes, these are all of your control nets. If you want to add anything, it's super easy to see how this is set up and where everything plugs into. All you got to do is just add another one. The control nets I have in here for you guys are line art, soft edge, depth, utilizing depth anything V1 because I really didn't think V2 made any significant difference. And I actually think in my test when V2 first came out, the results were worse than depth anything V1. So you have your depth, you have open pose, we have our control GIF. The control GIF is very, very important because this really, I've realized even more so in the past like 5 months, how important this control net is to smoothing out the craziness of everything that goes on in these AnimateDiff animations. While you might lose a little bit of weirdness, it is worth it for how much smoother and less like crazy your background will get. And then we have our QR code, the QR code monster, if you would like to use it and you choose to use it. For any of you that are not familiar with this little quality of life thing that comfyui has made, you can toggle and bypass entire groups now by pressing this little eyeball, whatever button this is in the top corner. So no need to right click and bypass group. No need to put extra nodes in like I was before for the buttons. They put that in there. Very welcome quality of life change. Thank you. Whoever updated that in Comfy, you are a legend. So bypass, unbypass. Cool. Now getting to the fun part. Group 4. And group 4. These are your IP adapters. We have two IP adapters. We have an IP adapter in this first section. These are going to be your subject IP adapters. A lot of people looked at this and were like, why is there two IP adapter images? Because if you want to get extra creative, you can mash together IP adapter images and get really, really cool results. That, think of it as like you're mixing your images in Midjourney or something. Some of the animations I've gotten that have been my best animations have been because I've mashed multiple IP adapter images together and it gave me something just like super, super cool. So if you just want a specific character though, feel free to just double up on the image. So we have our IP adapter. You are going to need your IP adapter plus SD15. It is also good to have the IP adapter SD15, the regular model. I know there are nodes that kind of take the need for this away. I've used them in other workflows. We all have our thing. We all have our system. This is my system. Feel free to swap out what you guys want to swap out, but I really enjoy having that node in and specifically selecting my IP adapters. You are going to need this SD15 Clip Vision model, and I believe that link is still on my profile page if you don't have that, but I think all of you guys should have that by now. The only thing you will have to alter in here for your IP adapter, if anything, is your weight. If you're not quite getting it strong enough, I've went up to as high as 1.5. And if you want to mess around with the look, all of the different weight types. So I usually go back and forth between linear, ease in, out, and strong style transfer. And before I land on an animation, that's like something that I do now is I test a couple frames from each one of those to see the difference and see how they affect one another. So that is your subject IP adapter. These nodes down here, this resize the mask is making that alpha mask you're loading smaller so that you don't CUDA out and it's all blah. So leave that alone. Even when I've done wide, I mean, you can switch these values around. I haven't switched them and everything's worked totally fine. So I don't make the rules, but just know that that's there. And this width and this height doesn't really matter as long as it's smaller than the width and height you're using in your first pass, but the aspect ratio has to be the same. So 320 by 576 is the same aspect ratio as 512 by 896. So just keep that in mind. This resize mask is going into an invert mask. So now this second IP adapter right here is where we put our background image. Right here, I have this picture of this beach. We have everything the same. It's the same IP adapter model, same clip vision. And I know that you could have one and plug it into both for the IP adapter model and the clip vision. But I've had a lot of instances where I've used different IP adapter models for the subject and for the background, and I would not have gotten the really great final result that I got without using like SD, the IP adapter plus in one and the IP adapter normal in the other. So keep that in mind. And then moving on up here, our previews, just to make sure that our IP adapters are loading correctly. Then we have our positive prompt and our negative prompt. The negative isn't going to do too much here since we're using LCM and our CFG is really low, but I feel like it does something, so we keep it in there. And then our positive prompt. Because this is a very IP adapter centric workflow, you want to keep your prompt very, very simple. I have even simplified further than the last time I did this with you guys. So now my mainstay is highly detailed and textured and cinematic lighting. And then you literally, cats, FYI, because you shared that, just know that at the end of the stream, I'm going to upload this updated version of the workflow. So no one go downloading the workflow from my profile just yet. I'm going to upload this for you guys at the end of the stream. Okay, so wait for this one. Okay, coming back to the prompt, you want to tell it quite literally what it is looking at in your IP adapters. So all I'm saying here, Japanese schoolgirl, and this syntax seems to work extremely well for me, where it is just background is, boom, and you tell it what the background is. You don't have to get fancy. The more words you give it here, the more it's going to get confused and the more janky and jumbled the animation has potential of being. Keep it simple, stupid. So, boom, we got our prompts. And then up here, we have free UV2 because maybe it's a sugar pill, maybe it's not. I am completely convinced that does something, and it makes it better. I've used it for so long that it just stays there. So whatever. You want to see my negative prompt? Okay. So my negative prompt are a couple different embeddings that I have. Blurry, nipples, NSFW, nude, naked, simplified, low res. I don't know why face is in there, but obviously we still got her face. And yeah. So there's a negative prompt. We just don't want nipples and we don't want naked. Our first case sampler. So the sampler and the scheduler have to be specific because we are using LCM. That being said, if you want more detail, a little bit more detail and more vibrant colors, I would push the CFG as high as 1.8, but 1.1 to 1.5 is really the sweet spot. And then we do 11 steps on this first one. And as you can see, this is pretty good. So here, let's just take a look real quick before we whatever. So here was the original video. Obviously, she's already wearing a schoolgirl uniform, so it's not like crazy, right? But we put in this image, which I just grabbed off of the model gallery. Shout out to whoever made this amazing piece of art right here. And I haven't ran this one yet because I just switched this image before we started the stream, but I used this image as the background in the one that you were looking at. And I'll actually hit Q now just so we can see the difference. But yeah, pretty good, right? And then, so you have your first video output, your low res. 1 second, sorry. Let me mute all these Discord things. And then this is part of the new. So before we had a high res fixed script node in here. That node has gotten really funky with some comfy updates. So it hasn't quite done what it did before, but it's okay because we're simplifying and we're making it even better. So our first K-sampler right now is plugged into this upscale latent buy. This upscale latent buy is plugged into the latent coming out of the K-sampler, and it is going into a second K-sampler. This is our upscale. So this is getting us to, the 1.5 is getting us to 768 by 1344. Now this one, same CFG. Whatever CFG you use in the first one, use in the second one. You use 1.1, use 1.1, use 1.5, use 1.5. The denoise here, though, while you denoise at 1 in the first one, pushing it really high will be 0.6 here. Most of the time lately, though, I've been doing like 0.4. So, okay, boom. And so you can already see, just like changing the background to the beach, and we're using the anime model, like how cool and how simple this is to get really dope videos. And the reason I went through and I redid this and we're doing this whole thing today, there was a post on Reddit in the Stable Diffusion sub, and someone had shared their workflow, and it was for something similar to this. And I opened up the workflow, and it was so insanely over engineered. Oh my God. My head wanted to explode, man. My head wanted to explode. So I was like, you know what? Let me update this. Let me give this back to you guys and let you guys make cool anime girl videos if that's what you want to do. It doesn't have to be anime, but you know, you want to get if you want buzz on Civitai, sometimes you got to do the waifus. And yeah, then your final will come out here. I've included these 2 file name prefix nodes. So if you put the directory name and the custom text, that will create a folder with that name for you in your output directory where all your videos go. And you can keep everything all kind of like nice and organized, just like me. So that, my friends, is the JBoog's AnimateDiff LCM subject background workflow. And yes, Engelstein, for all purposes today, this will be the waifu workflow. Do you think more people will download it on Civitai if I call it the JBoog's waifu workflow? Or like the official Civitai waifu workflow? If we name it that, do you think more people will download it? So yeah, probably, right? Okay. Let's have some fun and see how hard we can push this. Okay, so for reference, right now, this first one that I ran when I was testing it earlier, this was using depth and open pose. Okay, this one is using depth and line art. And you can see that it's just like, because in the original video, the trees in the background are kind of shifting behind her. So that one is grabbing onto the background a little bit better. But let's see what the upscaled beach one looks like. And then we will start to run some other tests. All right. So, like, I think that's pretty good, man. I think that's pretty good. So, all right, let's see what you guys have sent me in the chat here. Let me pull it open on this PC. Beach anime episode. Yes, I knew you guys would like it. In 1 second, let me find it here. Boom, 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 boom. Let me. Oh no, you guys are looking at all my stuff. Where's the Civitai? Boom. There we go. Okay. So light, I am using a 4090. All being transparent, I have a 4090 and my PC is very beefy. And this workflow, as it is built, will run you about 12 to 15 gigabytes of VRAM. So this is not exactly the most VRAM friendly option. We can do that next week. I can tear some stuff out and we can try to make it more VRAM friendly for you 8 gigabyters. But I would recommend trying to run the workflow on something like Run Diffusion or Think Diffusion and load the JSON file on there. But okay, let's see here. I'm really curious actually if it will grab the face off this one. I'm super curious about that. 16 should be good, Hari. You are just going to be limited on how many frames you can run. So for like I can run up to like 1,000 frames at a time on this. Ingelstein, I think you sent this, or was it RAM thrust? Who sent this one? It was RAM thrust. RAM thrust. I need a full body one though. I need like, or you know what? Real quick, let's wait. I have an idea. Wait a second. I need a full body one with this face on it, but I think we can actually just kind of like wait, guys. Wait. We're gonna make an NFT here. Just give me a second. Where's my boom? Where is my wand? I feel like this looks different than my. There we go. Boom. Okay. Just give me a second here. Wait, we gotta make sure that's all selected. Boom. So wait, I promise this will work. I promise. Guys, I promise. Don't, just wait. And they say we're not artists, bro. And they say we're not artists. Okay. We're gonna boom. Okay, and then let's do this real quick. Let's try to make this a little let's see if generative fill will blend that for us. I didn't get all of it. Wait. No. We need to go right here. Boom. Oh no. Come back. See, this is the beauty of AI. This is peak creativity. I don't care what anyone says. They can't take it away from me. It is mine. Oh, guys, look at that. Look at this, guys. Look, that's great. Okay, let's do one more right here. Boom. That's yeah, and then I think that works. Let's export her real quick. Civitai, boom, and we gotta name we always have to name our files. We'll call this beauty.png, and that's what we're going to use in here, and we're gonna see if it can get her face like that. I think for this one we're gonna have to go back to depth and open pose instead of line art. But let's also say Japanese schoolgirl screaming face, and let's just see like if that actually worked. Let's see if that actually works. But in the meantime, let's grab some more images that you guys have been sending over in Discord. If you guys want to participate too, you can hop in the Office Hours Discord channel. If you are not in our Discord and you are watching, I suggest you go to civitai.com and click the Discord link at the bottom and come join us. There's like 70,000 people in there, and it's a good time. Oh, this is the furry all the furries came here for. This was what they want to see, and this is going to be cursed. This is actually going to be cursed, and it is hilarious. Here for it, and we'll try some of these I'll try this one next. We'll try some of the cooler abstract ones too and see what happens. And let me grab this one. Boom. We'll actually mix these two together and see what happens. Bam, bam. I miss doing this with you guys. This is a lot of fun. I hope you guys learn this. I hope you guys put the workflow to use. And after I post this workflow, if any of you guys use it, I need you guys to share the images into the gallery so people can see what it can actually do. This face is going to be hilarious, guys. I can already see it. I can already see it, bro. I mean, it worked. It worked. All right. Let's see. Let's do the Minotaur first. And hey, give me a good background. Someone send me a nice background in Discord. A nice background. Or I'm just gonna pull it from interest. Let's actually say farm background. Or no, the Minotaur is wearing a thing. Let's say kitchen background. Yes, we will try Pepe. We'll try Pepe too. No. I hate when I'm at Pinterest and I go to click on an image and the one image I click on is an ad and not an image. It's so annoying. I always do that. There we go. Okay, cool. You guys are sending me the cool backgrounds. It doesn't quite match the guy, but ooh, AI, I like this. Let's try this. Let's see what happens when we do this. Boom, boom. And for this one, okay, so you can see the values. I tend to leave open pose at 0.4 with an ending percentage of 0.85. If I want to let things get more abstract and breathe more, then I will change the I'll take depth down to as low as like 0.4. So for this one, let's try it at 0.4 and see what it does. And we'll say, Minotaur in cooking apron. Cooking apron. We'll put horns and background is, I don't even know what this is. What is this? A bubble? Is that a bubble? A bubble background is iridescent dreamscape. That's what we're rolling with. And then we're going to try and see what this Minotaur does on this anime model. But then we'll try a realistic model afterwards because I'm curious. This is this one right here. This is peak. This is, and like, look at the quality, right? Like, that's really good. And it probably would be even better if we used line art on it and it was really able to trace everything. But I wanted to get a little weird, hopefully, and breathe a little. So we're using open pose and depth. I have these two other nodes up here that I wanted to try, but I'm just like not entirely sure what they would do in the workflow. Have any of you guys used differential diffusion in with videos yet? Or not really? Because we could just plug it in. This one, the regular one, just goes in the model chain, so we could actually just go boom and boom, and just see how it affects stuff. I don't even really need that open since there's no values. Oh, guys, this one is going to be legendary. This I'm gonna get all the buzz given to me for when I post this one on Civitai. This is gonna be, you don't even know. This is, I can already tell from the preview right here. This is legendary. Wait, let me put down the screen. My man. Yep. This is that's right. Isn't this is it's pretty good, man. It's pretty good. That is pretty good. So okay, let's one second. We're just gonna try it. We're just gonna try this. Just give me. We're gonna try putting him in her. Sorry, her. I did not misgender the bull. Sorry. No, again, the ad. I always click on the sponsor one. Damn it, they always have the nicest images. Okay. Let's go. Boom. Bull is triggered now. Yeah. Bull is triggered. Okay. Bam. Bam. Actually, you know what else we could be doing here? Do I have anything questionable in my image generator right now? No, I do not. Okay, good. We could also just generate stuff too, so that's an option. Okay, but boom, background is modern kitchen, and then let's hit it with the. Let's try epic. No, let's try epic. Epic realism. We'll keep our LCM LoRa on, and let's see what this comes out as. Sorry, I know these tend to be a bit of a waiting game, but I promise when I upload this workflow and you guys start playing with it, it'll be worth it. Because we have simplified, and you guys will be making a lot of cool stuff very quickly with this. So, but I want to see what this high-res bull looks like. Bam. So we will have the peanut gallery right here. I think this face thing is hilarious, though, and just like how good we were able to do that. RAM thrust. What UI extension are you talking about? What are you referring to? I'm not too sure what the black bar on the top. You mean this? You mean this thing? Yeah, this is just, if you update Comfy to the latest version, this is just what Comfy is now. So yeah, that's just Comfy, and I think there's like a like you can turn like the menu. Yeah, so you can put the menu on the top or on the bottom. So it could be on the bottom here too. Top, or you could say legacy, and then I think it'll put it back on the side. All right, that is Damn, bro. I think I found my next I mean, she got a little not furry there. She got it's a little weirdly like in between furry and not, right? It's kind of frightening, to be honest. This one is actually going to be a shocker though. So, okay, real quick for anyone who wants it, I'm going to link the model, that anime model, in the chat. So I threw the anime model in the chat. Discord, I'll throw it in there for you guys as well. That is the one that was producing the really nice waifus. And this one, I think, is going to be... So, what do we think about that? What are we are we enjoying that? Or oh, it's gonna be so cursed, I can tell already. Furry interest times 1,000. Oh, the power I wield with this. Okay, let's try one of these more abstract things, but with the anime model. Let's go back to the anime model, and I want to try this guy, this one, and for this one, I need a cool like we need like a cool darker background image. This one that might be a little too busy. Otaku. Let's see. I need like a cool dark background image for these guys. Ooh, that one might be cool with this. I'll try this one. Bam. Okay, so we will call this guy, this girl, a surreal abstract alien. We'll say glowing body, and background is deep space. We will go with that. And we're going to run that one and see what it gives us. It'd be interesting to see what the anime does to that one. Sorry, our little peanut gallery right here. Still think like this was so... I wonder how that... Oh, do I think differential diffusion made it look better? I see that. I don't know. Like, did it do anything? I don't know. I guess we'd have to run the same one back to back, but I don't really want to waste time doing it. But I don't know if it made it better, right? It just, I mean, they look good regardless. I wonder what this image would do if we ran it through with the realism. Right? What would that do if you ran it through with the realism model? All right, there is that. Now we're getting more furry. Fell dude, I do not. I don't really mess around with them too much, just because for my personal use case, I always do everything like specifically, like to to music, so I don't really I haven't really wanted to dive into the audio reactive comfy side yet, but probably something that would be cool to play with on stream. If you have a specific workflow or nodes that you're talking about, let me know, and then I'll take a look at them and work something out. And that would be a cool thing to maybe dive into on the stream. That's pretty wild though, right? The difference between like the anime and the real, and how it's like very much trying to like it. Yeah, this is crazy, man. That's crazy. But you could see how it's a little like it gets a little bit more human in the second pass. Okay. So this one is like it really wants to hold on to the girl. It really, really wants to hold on to the girl. So bop, 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 bop. I think it's actually mainly because of the model. I think maybe the model just doesn't know what to do with it. I think the model is just like, oh, girl. So we won't wait for this one. We'll go to something that'll come out a little cooler. But these are very cool images. Let's see here. Da Pepe or no. Here we go. Here we go. Boom. Boom. And we need where do we want to put Pepe? Where does Pepe belong? Playground. Okay, wait. Boom. Okay, let's see how it does with schoolgirl Pepe. And also here, let's get this all squared away for you guys. So we will right click, we will go workflow image, export PNG. Boom. We will name this JBoogs UltimateLCM Vid2Vid. Because people like the word ultimate, they will download it. And then we will export and call and same thing. Because last time when I only uploaded the PNG file, a bunch of people were angry because they couldn't figure out that the PNG was to go into Comfy, and they're like, "Oh my god, there's no workflow here. What did you do?" My browser is frozen. Let me try to do this. Boom. And no, browser, why do you hate me? No, I don't want to close the browser, and no. Think my browser crapped out. 1 second. Haha. I don't have to leave the browser just yet. Boom. Copy. Paste. And okay, we just gotta restart Comfy real quick. Sorry, guys. Chrome, why do you hate me? Sorry about that. Where Pepe looked like he was gonna work out too. We're gonna get right back to it. Womp womp womp. Yeah, 5090 when? Exactly. We need the 5090 already. That's clearly what the issue was. All right, so let's get this uploaded for you guys since we're about to come to the top of the hour here. Boom. Category. Tools. Say comfyui. I actually haven't tried Flux. Someone asked me if I tried Flux with like upscaling or anything yet. I actually haven't. I get so wrapped up in just like creating stuff for social and doing the stuff for Civitai that I just like sometimes going so far out of what I'm normally doing. It just isn't quite. I just got to find the time. Anime Vid2Vid. Boom. LCM. Boom. This is spelling. Boom. Okay. Yes, I am uploading the workflow right now, not a DJ. That is what we are doing right now. Boom, boom, boom. Let's we'll put the Twitch VOD link in there after this is done, so you guys can go back in and rewatch. Name, boom, boom, boom. None of this. None of this. None of this. I am interested in monetizing this asset. All right, files, zip, bam. Boom. Showcase. I suppose we need to, it wouldn't be right if we didn't showcase our incredible, oh God. All right, so we use a normal one. Oh, failed to upload. Oh no, this is the model file. Okay. Wait, no, this is the. New. Hello? Civitai? Oh man. I wanna upload. I wanna upload more. Civitai, why you do this to me? You're supposed to work on stream. Why you do this? Okay, whatever. We're just gonna publish it. Oh. Files are missing or still uploading. What? Nope, it's in there. Boom. Oh, do I have to click No, it's in there. Bam. There we go. Gotta attract the furries. Oh, guys, that's a pretty good high res. Right? That's okay. Wait 1 second. Let's see if we can get a better one for the Let's try Realism by Stable Yogi, and since it's LCM, we will tune this down to 0.18. I want to see if we can get a cool, realistic Pepe to put on the model page. But we'll also put that one on. Boom. Finally, some good frog. Right on. Well, hey, I appreciate you guys all hanging out today. I wanna do more stuff with this again and show you guys how far you can really push these relatively simple workflows without needing to over engineer things, and kind of dive back into. I know that in all these interviews I've been constantly saying, like, the idea is the most important thing. The idea. I want to start diving back more into these things and show you guys what I think that means, and how it's more so the idea and what you do with the stuff prior to doing all this, to really get better things. Thank you, Engelstein. Thank you. I always, I get a little self-conscious sometimes because I'm like, man, I have to teach them something new, and I don't always have something new to teach, or I haven't learned anything new because I just go so far into like my one direction, and I don't like to jump around too much because I feel like there's so much untapped potential in not only my workflow but in like, oh, that's frightening, but in other people's workflows as well. And I really want people, I would love to see more people just going really deep into a workflow that resonates with them instead of constantly changing, because I think that's when better stuff will get made. Inglestein. That's not nice, man. That's not nice. Even if it's true, it's not nice. Wait until you see the upscaled one. I think the upscaled one is going to be pretty. I'm looking at that face already. You guys got local motion brush installed. What Runway Vid2Vid. Runway Vid2Vid. Thoughts on Runway Vid2Vid? Waleed asked. I played with it last week when it came out, and I gotta say, it is cool. It is cool. I think until they give you the ability to use style references, it's going to be very. So far, everything I've seen people doing with it, it all kind of looks the same already, and it's been less than a week of it being released, and that's probably because the creative ideas are still coming out of people too. But there is a look to it, whereas like with this, you can change your look based on the model. We can swap out the model, and we can swap out our IPAdapters, and it's like you can drastically change the way things look. Like, look at the difference from anime to real, right? Runway just looks very Runway, and they're also I'm also getting a little lost without the vertical option, the 9x16 option. So yeah. Okay, we're gonna see this, Pepe. We're gonna finish getting this uploaded. Speaking of Runway, sorry if I just roasted them a little on that, but Enigmatic E and myself submitted a video that we made together for their Gen 48 contest this past weekend. We spent 2 days going crazy, first time making an AI short film in that style, and we both made one together that I'm really proud of. Do you guys want to see it? You guys want to see it before we end the stream? Oh, that's frightening. That's frightening. That is definitely going on the page as well. Cool. Well, here, let's take a look at it real quick, and then after that, we will. Oh, nope, not Zoom. After that, we will get the model, the workflow uploaded, and then we will wrap it up. So E and I, so okay, just for context here. Let me make sure the audio is all good and put my headphones on, because that's what we need to do for these, apparently. All right. So, E and I teamed up on this together. You could have a team of up to 3 people. Gen 48 is an AI short film contest where you get their prompt and their guidelines the day of, and then you have 48 hours to submit your finished product. So I think by the time when they released their stuff, it was 3 a.m. my time Saturday morning, and we had to turn in our finished product by 3 a.m. Monday morning. my time. E lives in Germany. I'm in Hawaii. So we had to completely like, it was a stressful weekend. I don't know why we did it, but I'm happy we did because I'm really stoked. So this is our AI short film called Forward that Enigmatic E and I made for the Runway Gen 48 contest. Let me know if you guys can hear it when it starts playing. So that was all we did last weekend. Thank you, thank you. Everyone finds out tomorrow if their stuff got any type of recognition from Runway or whatever. I think there was something like 3,000 teams or people that ended up entering. Yeah, so the process for this, we use Midjourney instead of Flux just because like the group of people that watch these type of things seem to like a certain type of like aesthetic and look that is what Midjourney gives. So we used Midjourney. It was a pain in the butt generating all the images, and it was even more of a pain to get the images to do something close to what you wanted them to do in Runway. Like it was really, really difficult. And it was really frustrating. We were able to really divvy up the work and really jam on it together. We're like, after we decided on like what concepts they gave us that we wanted to do, I went to bed. E worked on the script. I woke up. I took the script. I started generating all the images and making little tweaks where I thought necessary. And then E came on. We generated images together, and then we started. Oh yeah, link to the video. And then we started. Yeah, go leave a like or a comment. It's on E's YouTube channel is where we decided to host it to turn it in, since he has a larger YouTube following. It just, this process of making this thing was so frustrating because it felt like more than 50% of the process was rolling the dice and hoping you get something good. Whereas with AnimateDiff, I'm so used to having control over what I want, right? Because this is my first time doing, like, making something serious in Runway. So we're really proud of how it came out, though, especially given the 48-hour time constraint. And at the end of it, I think it all really kind of came together for us. So I woke up Saturday morning and E had sent me, like, I sent him the Premiere timeline with all of the clips ordered. And then he went and he found the main kind of like 2 music tracks. And then when I woke up, I spent maybe like 4 or 5 hours doing the sound to this thing. And I was like, okay, the sound has to carry it because I don't know about the imagery. So like the imagery might not be as good as everyone else's, but I need the sound to be good. So yeah, man, no, I appreciate you guys. Thank you for checking it out. Workflow is up. We're going to cut it here. I dropped the link to the workflow in the chats. So guys, have at it. Yeah. Fell dude, thank you. I really appreciate that. There's a little bit of voice in there from me, as well as my girlfriend, Jane. I had her say something into the microphone just so I could get that little bit of that sauce on one part. So really happy with how it turned out. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out. I see we almost had like 1,000 people in here today. So the workflow link is in the chat. I will share the workflow link again on Twitter. Once this VOD goes on YouTube, either today or tomorrow, then I will post that link on the workflow so you guys can refer back to it if you need to. I didn't go and do like a whole write-up like I usually do on it. I'll go back and I'll edit it later. I just wanted to get it up there for you guys to download who joined me on the stream. So yeah, man, go make some cool anime waifus dancing, and anything you guys make, post in the gallery, please. Post in the gallery. I want to see all the videos on the page if you guys make it, if you guys have enough VRAM to do so. So tomorrow, guys, you're not going to want to miss out on the guest stream tomorrow because we are doing week 2 of our Laura Madness, whereas last week we got really technical and deep with War Anakin. This week, we are going to have some fun with KF Tiger, and I am really excited for this stream tomorrow because what's funny is last night I posted on our Civitai socials today this really cool action figure Laura that I came across for Flux, and I was like, I wanted to post something from KF, and I clicked on this. I was like, whoa, this is so cool. And I didn't even realize he was the one that made it. I was like, oh, perfect, because he's the guest on Friday. So perfect. Why not? This action figure Laura he made is actually super sick. Like, bro, come on. That's so cool. and like some of them in here were really really good. Wait, let me just make sure the one with the boobs out isn't in here since I turned my filters on. Okay. I mean, bro, Cougar Manager. This should be illegal. This is illegal. And then where there was like a dude, Spider-Man, disco Spider-Man with the afro with the disco balls. Like these are so cool. Like go make some stuff in the generator and post this on his page. Wendy's girl, like look how sick that is. So here, let me drop the link to the Laura too. But KF Tiger, I believe, or K-Bro, who's in the chat right now, I believe he trained a new Laura for us for tomorrow. Am I right? Right? You trained something that you're going to release tomorrow, so you already have it pre-done. So yeah, tomorrow we're getting a really dope one that if you guys are around the same age as me, you are definitely going to appreciate because it is from one of the most legendary games of my high school years. I'm not gonna ruin the surprise though. K-Bro, don't type it. Don't type it. They have to come tomorrow if they want to know what it is. But so they yeah, Pong, you think how old do you think I am? Fortnite. I'm not that young. Fell dude. I am not that young. So yeah, K-Bro said we can go through the steps and then I can do what all those cooking shows do and have a time skip. So that is what we are going to do. Guys, my name is Tyler, also known as JBooks Creative. This has been a Civitai AI video and animation stream. We'll be back tomorrow with our Civitai guest creator stream featuring KF Tiger. Yeah, I appreciate you guys. Link is in the chat. Go download the workflow from my profile, make some cool dancing waifus, make some cool dancing furries, post them on the page so everyone can see. And I will catch y'all tomorrow at 3 p.m. Pacific. Appreciate you all. Peace.